International fans of Jurassic Park, get your wallets ready. It's open season for Jurassic Park. Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Man, this has been absolutely crazy. Over the past couple of days, some brand new developments have just occurred for the Jurassic World Crowdsource project on MattelCreations.com. Some really big developments have been happening and could possibly help to get this project over the finish line sooner than we expected. If you enjoy this type of content, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys will always know when new episodes are posted. Well, guys, without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this and see exactly what new developments have happened on the Jurassic World Crowdsource project. Let's have a look. I just want to do a quick update on the Haslab project, as there have been a few developments along the way since it had that great start when they first announced the project. And as we know, it was hitting great numbers. However, it appears that once they announced Glenda, everything started to slow down and plateau very, very quickly. There's still 16 days left in the campaign, so plenty of time to get up to 16,000 backers and beyond. And I believe it's a case where people are just sitting on the fence waiting to find out who the final tier is before really putting in all their pledges, as the last tier at 19,000 backers will definitely determine whether or not they back this Haslab project. Right around the last few days of the campaign, there's usually another spike to help push that release. But it is my hope that the G.I. Joe Haslab team will decide to release more details about the final stretch goal figure, as I think the earlier we find out who it is, more people will decide to jump on this and back it as soon as possible. Last night on my live stream, we discussed many of the larger playsets that have already been announced and or teased as coming up. And one of the topics that we touched on was the Jurassic Park Mattel Creations Haslab. This has had a bit of controversy of late, much of it stemming around their initial decision to not allow international backers to support this project. I have made several videos on this, and you guys can take a look at those, because the overall consensus on this is that it was a bad move. This was a huge sticking point during the Jurassic World Gates crowdfund live streaming event, where Trisha Hirschberger and the head designer of the team, as well as the head of marketing, fielded questions. And Dylan of marketing, he was asked about the international backers and why they had to reach 5,000 US backers in order to get the project moving. His answer was rather measured and didn't leave a lot of faith that US backers alone would be able to make this campaign happen before the deadline for the early bird offering. In my stream, we actually discovered international backers been allowed back into the project well ahead of the 5,000 backer requirement. If you head over to MattelCreations.com right now and scroll down from the top, previously, if you were an international backer, hitting back it now, you would be met with this message and you would not be allowed any further in backing this project. Today, if we scroll down from the top of the Mattel Creations page, a brand new message has been put on the front page. It actually reads, "Going global. Jurassic World Gates open to international fans." This is a complete 180 compared to just a few days ago. As a matter of fact, clicking on Back It Now leads us to the opened crowdsource for international backers, including Canada. This seems to have had an immediate effect, as the number of backers who had already pledged their support for this project was somewhere in the high 800s. Since allowing international backers, it has jumped all the way up to 1,108 backers and 22% funded. This is an incredible turn of events, as that paragraph has now been altered and has omitted the international backer requirement of 5,000 backers, and now everyone can support this project going forward. Seeing as Mattel has recognized that this is an issue possibly even hindering the project, as Jurassic Park fans are global fans, I actually applaud this move by Mattel, recognizing that there was a mistake made and everyone should be able to back this project if they so choose. And as we can see, the results are immediate, as almost 200 backers have jumped on board since the project opened to everyone all over the world. But have these actions already affected this campaign in ways that we can't see yet? After all, this announcement has only been made on the Mattel Creations website front page. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's on the second tier. The very first banner that's on the Mattel Creations page is actually for Alice in Wonderland, a size surprise. You actually have to scroll down at least one more screen, letting people know that international fans are now permitted to back the project. If we head over to Facebook.com and the official Mattel Creation page, scrolling down, there has been no update to Crowdsource project. It still is the same information listed on the initial posts that were made about this project. Heading back to Instagram, it seems to be the exact same situation, as none of the posts have been updated at all. And with an announcement this important, you would think that they would be informing as many people as possible of this new development. And it remains to be seen if this move is going to be a situation where it's just too little too late, as it's very important that backers start to support this project as soon as possible once again. And not giving enough information to their supporters either through Facebook or Instagram could be another issue going forward, and I really do hope that they rectify that as soon as possible. On the videos which I have posted about this particular topic, there are still many people who are critical about Mattel's decision, and I felt that it was important to make a follow-up video so that potential backers who have voiced their opinion about this particular move are made aware that they are now able to back this project if they so wished. I will maintain, though, that I applaud Mattel for recognizing the issue that was presented here and allowing for international backers to participate in this campaign, albeit somewhat late. It's my hope that with this change of heart, Mattel, with enough support from all backers all over the world, that we can reach that magic number of 10,000 backers and get every single one of these rewards to the people who support this amazing project. I guess only time will tell. But as always, who wouldn't want to have a goat? Well, guys, it's a very interesting time for crowdsource projects. I mean, we have several on the go already and some even teased. And of course, coming down to Jurassic Park, that is a very interesting situation, and I personally am very happy that they've decided to move forward with international backers regardless of the 5,000 requirement that was initially put in place for the crowdsource project. This to me is a wonderful decision by Mattel, and I have to say, bravo for this decision. It really does put faith back into the international backers and international fans of Jurassic Park, considering that Jurassic Park is such a global brand. I mean, I don't know any kids who don't love dinosaurs. And for their parents, particularly ones who have grew up with Jurassic Park, this is a wonderful example of a collectible for the 35th anniversary. And it would be a damn shame if international backers weren't able to at least try to get those bonus signs that go around the Jurassic Park enclosure. I really did think that that would have been a wonderful addition for the overall set as a whole, considering the $250 for, well, let's just be honest, a couple of repaints seems to be top of mind for many people who are collecting this set, considering that they have been collecting this for quite some time, and the Jeep has already been issued multiple times in different colors. Timmy has already been issued, same thing with Lex, and let's be honest, T-Rexes are everywhere for Jurassic Park. So even though we have new repaints on each one of these figures, it's something to ask a lot for $250 to be backing this project. But now, with this additional opening to international backers much earlier than the 5,000 backer requirement, I think we can get back on track and hopefully get this thing funded in the next few weeks so that everyone who wants this set and wants those additional signages to be able to put into their collection will have the opportunity to get them, especially those outside of the US. But let me know in the comment section below, guys, what are your thoughts about the opening of international backers into the Mattel Creations Jurassic Park Crowdsource project? Are you glad that international backers are now able to help push this project forward once again, considering it pretty much stalled after the first day of funding? Or are you sort of indifferent to this whole situation, considering the fact that most of the things included in this project are just basic repaints and they're not that exciting to you? And really, the only thing that you really want out of this project is, of course, the Gates and Buck. And considering the fact that they're both behind paywalls, this is not something that you want to back in the first place. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hold on to your butts, everyone. International backers are back on the table. Good journey. Be proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.